So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters...
Oh, the ball's run loose here.
And there's an early warning shot across the bow.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Now, can they get him away? So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Leroy Sané. He's one of the most fleet-footed players around, Peter, and a massive threat with the ball at his feet. He knows where the goal is too, and his finishing is both precise and very effective. He's going to add a real dynamism to this forward line, either looking for the through ball on the counter or taking on his man and going on his own.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Sané. And he's forced to go back. Newcastle are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Ndiaye. Lukaku. Nice interception, well timed. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Ndiaye. He's a sharp little ball here. Chance here to counter. And that could set him on his way. Politano. Still goalless at the moment. He won't be happy with that one. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Tapsoba makes the interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Ramos. Oh, good ball. Chance for a shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Gonzalo Ramos deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Gonzalo Ramos. He's got away. Tries to pass it through. There's the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Fernandes with the short one.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Shapes to shoot! Goal! Barcelona! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
The message is clear, none shall pass. And here's the chance to counter. And it's Fernandes. Gets into some space. Onana. And Ndiaye. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Passes short and sharp. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Politano. Gonzalo Ramos chasing after it. Politano. We've got 5 minutes till half-time.
Oh, sweet feet.
Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Now it's Ramos. Ndiaye. Now it's Lukaku. That's a shade optimistic. That has been cut short.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Ndiaye knocks it into space. That has not gone well. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
Here we go again then.
Coming on the field.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Ndiaye. Newcastle come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Goes back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Lima, nicely aimed pass. Well, played right into his path. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And it's Kluivert. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Barcelona couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. And he's on his decent chance! He has done it! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Both teams having to rewrite their plans and start from scratch here. Plenty of food for thought for both managers.
Lima, oh, good-looking ball. Newcastle still have the cards to affect this game. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Nesiri short changes him with that pass. Ndiaye. He's in a great position here. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
substitution on the field. Number 33.
Both sides then taking this chance to
Lukaku.
turn to their benches.
Number 27. Wenger. Number 17.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Number 8. Kalulu. Coming on the field. Number 21. David Neres. Number 7. Pepelu.
Played out to the left flank.
Oh, good read. That's great positioning. So good from him. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Moore. Decore. And the counter is on. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Ndiaye, and he's worked it through. Can he finish? Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And the shot! He's not got that quite right. Looking for the run. Now it's Politano. He's onside! Newcastle claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Newcastle have their second corner now. And it's hoisted clear. And the ball's come loose here. And now a sudden chance to counter. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Moore. Looking to play him in. Kluivert gets into a good position. Now this could be a chance. Tries a shot! Now who's going to be first to this?
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
There will be 3
And he
minutes
shoots! It's fallen loose again! And the number on the board is 3. Oh, can he get onto this? Romero gets over and intercepts. Politano. Now it's David Neres. That's really well cleared. And that will be the final act. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Ndiaye picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.